Welcome to Swandezvous. I'm Sean Lewis. In today's episode, we're going to be looking at some of the gear that I use. My home studio. And so I'll just start with the drum kit. Obviously that starts with just a bunch of microphones. I've got a few of these OM2s right here. Those are my workhorses around. Octava. Little pencil mics. What are they called? MK01201s. Down here on the kick drum, this is the AKG D112 Sennheiser E609 for the snare, and everything goes into my mixer here, and it's got two auxiliary sends. I use the auxiliary sends to go into RS7000. This right here for my bass is the Alembic FX1 tube preamp. This was the original Joshua Fire preamp. We actually tracked our kick drum for the Chorus album using that preamp, and so yeah, there's that. I love it. And then a PV 1500 watt amp, but the PV 1500 is what I use just for powering these B52 mains down here. So anyways, I use this SM Pro Audio preamp, but I use this for the preamps for these toms here, just extra preamps, and for the overheads. It's the pre's that I'm using for the overheads. So what I've been doing these days for tracking the tape is using this old multi-tracker XR5 from Fostex, and just doing a stereo send. I think I have just on the recording stereo out send on the mixer, and it's just got a recording out, like most mixers do. They have just like a tape record out, and that's what I'm using, is a stereo tape out. And then everything I monitor goes into this headphone preamp here from Behringer. The signal that I have going into the PV 1500 watt amp that powers these floor monitors down here is a signal coming from the board, from the stereo mains. B52 sub down here, I use that to power these PV speakers here. Range 1, 15, what are they, 12-inch, 13-inch speakers. Is Impulse 49 Innovation. I use that as a controller, both to control the MIDI on the Yamaha RS7000, and then also for power and controlling my Pro Tools system, which I have. My main Pro Tools system is in this computer down here. I've got two computers that I use for all my production. I use the control room output from the mixer to go into the headphone amp there. Oh no! I use the headphone amp output on the Yamaha mixer, NW12 mixer. That goes into the Behringer headphone amp. Then I use the headphone signal to go into these Art MP1 tube, MP Studio tube preamps, and that's what creates the stereo signal for me. I built my own custom cable for it. You'll see I did my own soldering job right there. Very advanced technology. Anyway, so I wired that to be a stereo signal into the two Art tube preamps. So everything gets. I use the when I'm tracking from the board and going into the. I have a 1212M from EMU card, an EMU 1212M Creative, and it has a stereo input, and so the two preamps go into the 1212M card on the back of my computer, and that goes into Pro Tools. If I'm doing like a live mix and everything's plugged into the board all at the same time, I just use I'll have the two preamps set to the output limiter, and these just act as a limiter, and so you get the nice like punchy compression with the two preamp warmth, and so that fires up that signal, sends it on into the PC, and that's basically my signal processing. And then for all the guitar sounds, pretty much all the guitar sounds go into my Fender Champ here. I might do like a special on all my guitar stuff sometime, but this is, yeah, you see my little Champ right there, fired up. Let's see, which side's the camera on? This side? Yeah. Right there. Let's see if I can get, yeah. It's my little Champ. Mike's with a SM57 here. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. There's the Champ. Oh yeah, there's the 57. Got this awesome Bridge City Sound NAR factory distortion, and it is awesome. It's just the right kind of like ideal. It just is so distinct. I love the tone. I think it's got that cool buzzsaw buzz, but it's also real crunchy and heavy, and it's not like I just think it's a really dynamic pedal. And so once I find I've got a I don't have a freaking tripod around here. Well, I do have a tripod around here somewhere. I can't find it. But once I do, we're gonna definitely do a demo of this. I would have done it already, but I don't know how to like play guitar at the same time I'm holding the camera. Okay, and then this is an MXL V69 tube mic. Use that for all kinds of stuff, mostly for room sound. And so these days, what I've been doing, the drums, I've been just bouncing everything down, every dang old thing down to a stereo channel, stereo mix. And that's what I'm going to be doing every time you see me doing drums. The sound is completely just dialed in from the board, and then I'm just winging it from then on out. And it's a stereo mix, and that's what I got to work with as far as mix goes. And then up here behind me, my bass, my Ibanez 5-string. I don't even know what kind of guitar it is. I just got it off of some used site. Dude hooked me up. GSR 205. It's a pretty sweet little machine. I really like it. Really scored on that. Look. Yeah, whatever. So then my GoPro. Use that for videos. Anyway, BX5A monitors, and my little Toshiba laptop. That's what I use for all my live casting stuff. And what's cool about the Yamaha MW10 is that it does 48 kilohertz via USB. Oh, and the secret to my little live casting thing is this right here. The PlayStation Eye camera. Totally found the drivers for it. This was a camera that just like I ended up with somehow. I don't know where it came from. Mysteries, so many mysteries. And that's how you get a guy that plays music for a YouTube channel. That's all my stuff. So when you see me making channels, or make show, or you know, see me on here doing the stuff, that's all the gear that I got, basically. Not all of it, but all the stuff that works. Anyway, that's my gear tech nerd shot for the day, and yeah, shoot me any questions out there. Alright, God bless you.